she's got Alzheimer's, and we've been living with her Alzheimer's for the last 6 or 7 years. So we look after her. She lives next door, and we're very lucky now. We've got continuing care, so they come in to help us. But before that, we were just struggling by ourselves with however we could do it, doing all her personal care and everything else. So it was a bit of a struggle, but now it's easier in the practical sense, but the emotional sense is still very difficult because we're just seeing her basically become a vacuum and not herself. So it's pretty tough.
For someone who's parent also has got dementia, what advice would you give to them? What are the sort of learning tips that you've learnt yourself?
I think that one of the things I remember back now is that Mum would talk non-stop, and now when I think about it, I'm thinking that she was trying to get all her words, all her memories out before she became mute. And that, I did spend as much time as I could with her, but sometimes she'd say to me, "Oh, stay a bit longer," or "Don't go," and I'd be like, "Mum, I've been here an hour, I've got to go home." And I don't think I could have done anything differently, but I wish I could have savoured it a bit more and been aware of how those memories are so poignant and important. But it's very difficult when you're in the moment. You're just doing your best and you've got other things to do. So it's hard. You just have to do whatever, and each stage is so different, because like now she's very uncommunicative, so that's hard as well. But we just do our best, and that's all you can do is your best.
In terms of advice for other people, emotionally, what advice would you give?
I think emotionally you've got to share, because you've got to talk about it, because if you don't talk about it, then it's just all yours, and it shouldn't just be yours. It should be your cousin, your brother, your sister, anybody who's your friends. You should just make sure that you reach out, because everyone's really sympathetic, but sometimes you do feel a bit embarrassed because you're just like, oh, she's not your mum, she's different. But you just got to accept what's going on and just find other people to talk to. Great. That's my biggest advice.
Thank you.